Welcome back to Everything Whiskey. I'm Callum.
I'm Sam.
Today we're having the Sazerac Rye.
Alrighty, so today we're doing the Sazerac Rye. Now this one comes from the Sazerac Coffee House, based in New Orleans. That was basically where, I'm getting somewhere. It's basically, that's where the Sazerac cocktail was invented.
Yep.
And then the whiskey was created for that, and then now it's being made at the Buffalo Trace Distillery. It is 45%, 6 years old. Yeah, straight rye whiskey. That's like, it's a really, really nice whiskey. It's pretty easy going and a little bit simplistic, but it kind of doesn't need like all that much complexity. It's not complex. It's just like, it's not one of the most complex whiskeys you're going to come across. It's just like, but it is very, very enjoyable, and it goes really well with an old fashioned or a Sazerac or anything like that.
What are the Americans called? Cotton candy.
I'm getting a lot of sweetness.
I'm getting cotton candy and candy canes.
I'm getting, getting more candy canes. I'm getting the herbal notes, like a little bit of mint. I'm getting the nice green tea, brown sugar.
I'm getting more vanilla than brown sugar. It's just a lot of sweetness with that.
Eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus, yeah.
Really nice green tea, herbal notes. And black tea as well, but...
Spices like cardamom, cinnamon.
Yeah, definitely. I'm getting less cinnamon, more like green tasting spices like cardamom, star anise, cloves. A nice tree bark, kind of like the eucalyptus tree bark. When you're a kid, you're a kid and like you're an absolute psychopath and you would just like rip off those big like eucalyptus trees in Australia. They grow and like have these massive like bits of bark, and they grow like the bits that will come off in sheets are like 4 by 4 meters, and on the other side of them is always like spiders, like huntsmans, like the size of your face. And when I was at my grandparents' place, I'd always like pull off big pieces, like, and then like just ditch and run, and then always land there and spiders would go out. Absolute terrifying memory, but the smell of like the dust that would come up when you pull off that bark.
Like the sawdust kind of.
It's like the sap, eucalyptus, like, and plus the sap that would like drip out of it as well. Yeah. Weird memory, but it literally kind of just brought that back to me.
Now that you've said that, I'm getting just like when you have a bushfire or something like that.
Yeah, after you walk through, after you walk back through the
charred
the undergrowth, and it's just like the charred eucalyptus oils that have been like pushed out by the heat.
It's a really nice nose.
It's nice. It's really nice. I like it a lot.
It's more like, I've never tried this before, and it's more sweet than what I was expecting. To be honest.
Well, rye's,
but I mean, I appreciate the sweetness in this.
Yeah. There's enough like other kind of, not challenging, but
it's still complex.
But like, there's some nice notes that kind of balance that out.
There is like floral notes in this though.
There is, but it's kind of hard to discern like what type of, like, I don't know if it's like rose petals,
it smells like spring,
like honeysuckle, or it's kind of like just like spring in
It's
general.
like a seasonal kind of.
Yeah, because it's like kind of, it's more green, like undergrowth vegetation than just like flowers. It's not like a Japanese kind of like floral note.
The herbal and spice notes come through more on the palate. The sweetness is still definitely there though.
This tastes really nice, but it's less complex right now on the palate for me, just in this instance. It's less complex than it was on the nose initially. Like, I think I got more notes out of the nose. Yeah, on the nose, let's go back now, have a smell. There's definitely, you can definitely pull out more notes. There's more of like, the sweetness is more like brown sugar and vanilla and stuff, whereas it's just kind of like sweet and then all those herbal notes and stuff. And they're like kind of just mixed together. And you can't like pull them apart. They're less spaced out and kind of their own. They're all more kind of mushed together. But that happens a lot, like when you go from nose to palate. Yeah. But it's nice. I like it. It's like a really easy sipper. Like it's 45%, so it's like strong enough that it's like, it's got some body weight behind it, but it's not so, so high that it's kind of going to kick you around or anything. It's still an easy sipper, for me at least. Cracked pepper on the back of the palate. And I'm getting like a really strong honey, maybe even Manuka honey. So like the mid. Getting more, definitely not normal honey like you would in like a, what's it called? I'm trying to hear it.
Oh, yeah,
From the bottom,
which one?
Yeah, the dimples. But the Manuka honey is a good call. Like it's got that like spice behind it, and it's like when you get the ones from like Australian ones, and they're like lavender honey, and it's like from bees that have only been pollinated from lavender, and it comes through in the honey. It's like something like that. Like I like that a lot. It's not the most complex rye I've ever had, but I definitely enjoy this.
I reckon this would hold up well on the rocks as well.
Maybe it's quite oily.
I reckon that sweetness would kind of take a back seat. Maybe allow those spices to come through a bit more.
Yeah. But it's really oily.
Oh, am I looking up there for water?
Water? Well, we don't.
I don't think we can
bring that proper. We have like nearly gotten everything.
The barrel's still missing.
Yeah.
But
we will get that, but like that's a bit harder to get on a main trip when we're going that way. Whiskey wise, I think we grabbed everything, right?
We've got all the whiskey.
Yeah.
There's still boxes from the old setup.
And like bits and bobs.
Yeah.
Whiskey wise, we have got it all. You can't see, but like
it goes all the way.
It goes all the way to the floor.
And where our feet are, there's a shelf down there.
There's double rows and stuff, so it's like it's quite a bit.
We're gonna layer all the shelves.
We need to layer them and stuff, but we did. Should we spoil it or should we just not even bother? Yeah,
just leave it.
No.
We'll show you in an upcoming
video. It was to do with a video we were gonna make today, but it went pear shaped. But we'll get into that another time. Getting back to the whiskey, I really like this. Pricing $85.
$80.
$80, yeah.
It's like 78. I think 78, $80.
Yeah, at Dan Murphy's. That's an easy go-to for me. That's an easy price to amount to spend. Like I'm not.
Especially for a rye.
Yeah. At 45%, I would keep this around.
Yeah. I struggle to think of ryes I actually enjoy, to continue buying. Knob Creek is probably the only thing that comes to mind.
But they are often a lot more expensive. Yeah. And we appreciate
maybe the gospel, but it's Australian.
Yeah, and it's very different. Right? But the thing is, we appreciate ryes that are a lot higher in proof. And obviously, the higher in proof you go, the price goes up a lot. So it's hard to get ones that are actually affordable. But this I can see myself rebuying definitely. I like it a lot.
Alright,
we'll wrap this one up quickly. It's really, really nice, interesting whiskey, but we have gone through the last quarter of every single battery and we're on the last one, so we need to finish. Basically, let us know your opinions on the Sazerac. Let us know if there are alternatives you normally reach for, and we'll try and get those and compare. But otherwise, if you enjoyed this episode of Reading Whiskey, leave us a like. If you want to see future episodes from us, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. If you do, see you in the next one. Cheers.